Welcome back. Let's just get straight into it. Forget the intro.
All right, straight into it.
Life's too short for intros.
Straight into it. Lonzo Ball
Yes, sir.
will undergo an arthroscopic debridgement of his left knee next Wednesday. Or the tweet says next. I don't know if this tweet was today. Anyway, he will be reevaluated in 4 to 6 weeks.
4 to 6 weeks is a very long time. God dang, preseason starts at 30th, I want to say, or maybe even before that, 20th or something. I know the Warriors play the Wizards, I believe. So it's
Interesting.
like soon. So 4 to 6 weeks. That's probably past preseason. So he probably won't see him preseason. Um, I don't know what to say anymore. Like, what can you say about a player that like just keeps a player like who has such great potential, but like just keeps getting hurt?
I don't know. It's like every time it's like Lonzo's injured. Lonzo has to get another knee surgery.
Right.
Lonzo's post surgery is going bad and he needs to get a reevaluated or something like that.
Yeah.
Every day, every day,
It's every day.
every day.
So like I don't know. Um. So then it's like, does this turn into another what if bull season? Like, you know what I mean? Like, does him not possibly not being out, being there for the opening night, or maybe opening week, opening month, who knows? Like, do you think that like kind of puts them in like a kind of where they were last year in the sense of like is it an excuse? Like, is it an excuse that like, since Lonzo's not there, that, and if the Bulls underachieve, that's a valid, you think that would like be a valid reason, I guess.
The crazy thing is that Lonzo fits in so perfectly with that team
Mm-hmm.
because they need that playmaking defensive point guard, but he's never
Facts.
there. He's never there. So then now you're kind of like struggling to find that other point guard who's supposed to take over his spot.
I think,
And
I mean,
at this spot, it's at this point, it's not even looking for a backup point guard that could
right.
potentially start for the short term. It's kind of looking like you kind of had to find a backup point guard who could you could place in the starting lineup for long periods of time because the way Lonzo's going, it's like I wouldn't be surprised if something else happens mid-season again.
Really? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think AO is definitely gonna have to take that like a second year leap for sure. I think Caruso's gonna be Caruso, solid veteran. He'll um he'll do what needs to be done, until Lonzo's able to fully be healthy. Um, but like, do you think this makes them a worse? Because they had Lonzo about, I would say, what, quarter or half the season, I would say, last year. So would this make them a better team? Like, do you see them their seeding? I guess seeding wise, do you see that going maybe dwindling a little bit, even though they still have, DeRozan, still have
What
Levine,
seed?
still
What
have
were they? They were like six,
last year. I want to say, yeah, 6.
six.
And I don't know. I feel like that could have been kind of underperforming
That
given the
definitely was
talent that they.
underperforming because I
I
remember
mean, I mean, but
be,
then again, Caruso was out a lot. Um, and
that's
Lonzo
why
of
it was
course was out.
underperforming because the injuries.
Yeah. So I mean, so far everybody else is healthy but Lonzo. So judging that, do you see that seeing going higher, or do you see it going lower? Yeah. You
Thinking
gotta think
about it,
about it though, because you gotta
thinking
think
about it,
about it. They, uh huh.
doing a deep dive, very thorough analysis of this.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna be six or lower.
Because I was gonna say, because last year they were higher than the Cleveland, who just got Donovan Mitchell. They were high. I mean, the Nets are iffy, but I mean, you can't count them out though. That's two champion. You got two champions on that team. You know what I mean? So, hey, that's a team to worry about. Um, the Hawks always somehow find themselves in. I'm not gonna say they're gonna be better than the Bulls, but they always find themselves in the mix. So there's definitely gonna be some competition, and especially like without your floor general. So that's gonna be even. And I would say, hmm, is Lonzo the defensive anchor, even though he's a point guard? It makes you
Yes.
think. That's
However,
crazy.
however,
Uh-huh.
however, however,
Yeah.
they are getting a defensive person back this season.
Let me think.
Patrick Williams.
Not your.
So he will probably take over that defensive.
I was about to say.
So
I thought you about to say point guard boy.
no, 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 no. Defensive role. Defensive role. He'll slide into the
For
four.
sure. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, he'll be
However,
solid too.
however,
Mm-hmm.
you have to consider last year was kind of a big season for DeRozan.
Oh,
We
for sure.
don't know if DeRozan's gonna be able to replicate that again this season.
I was like
Adding to
MVP
that,
level.
he's getting older, so his productivity might decrease. Vucevic is getting older, his productivity might decrease. So those are big factors you kind of have to look into.
For sure, for sure. Yeah. I think I agree. I think so you said lower.
6 or lower.
6 or lower. Yeah, I think they might be lower just cause Cleveland for sure. And I think the teams that's above them that were above them last year, they're probably gonna stay above them. The only team maybe they could get over, maybe Toronto. Just cause they're kind of like talent wise, they're kind of I don't think they're too far off. But other than that, I think yeah, I think probably 7. I wouldn't be probably 7 or 8 for sure. Who's the next player we got?
Next player. I'm gonna let you
Uh,
take the reins on this one.
let me take the reins, please, bro.
Thunder Shea Gilgeous Alexander has a grade 2 left MCL sprain and will miss the start of training camp.
Don't know.
How do you
I
feel?
just don't know. I don't know anymore. I mean, first of all, get well. Well, I didn't even say it. Get well, Lonzo, too. You know what I mean? Get well, Lonzo.
Please get well,
Uh,
Alonzo.
but in regards to Shea, uh, um, I mean, it's just always something. Just like we said with Lonzo, it's just always something. The coincidence is just it's interesting. Now Chet's out. Chet's gonna be out for the season, quote unquote. Uh, then Shea probably gonna miss training camp. Probably gonna miss preseason too, since Chet's out. We're probably not gonna be in a rush for playoffs or anything like that. Um, so which is terrible to say before the season even starts. So, I would say just I don't know. Next thing you know, freaking Josh Giddey gets injured on horseback riding or some shit. I don't know anymore.
Well, all I have to say is like, I told you this off stream. I'm gonna tell you this on. Y'all starting early, bro. Y'all starting real early with this tanking,
You
bro.
really think
Y'all starting real
you
early.
really think you really think this part of tanking, bro?
Bro,
I
y'all
don't know. I
starting
think he actually got. I ain't gonna lie.
early.
He has been going crazy this offseason. I mean, in regards to like the amount of basketball he's been playing, like I swear that the guard whisperer, the guy the his trainer that he works out with, like I mean, he's posting like open runs and like Shay's probably in like every video, if not all of them. So it's like, I mean, he has been playing a lot of basketball from the looks of it, and I was like, I mean, he's been looking good. He's been looking like his normal self. You know what I mean? So it sucks. But I don't know. It's always but then the thing with him though, it's always something like I mean, yeah, it's basketball, so we're using our legs a lot, but it's like always something with his lower body. So I don't know if that's something that like needs to be strengthened or if all of them are just like, freak accidents, that happen. Like last year, he had ankle problems. He was out for a lot of games with almost half the season with ankle problems. Then he had a concussion, which isn't lower body. Then he missed some time. I think the season before that with his foot injury. quad, knee, so so much lower body. So I don't know if that's something that like maybe our training staff needs to address in regards to strengthening it up more, or like maybe doing some preventative. Because I know technology, like when I see these videos and stuff, like these some of these like trainers, they just have like all this next level exercises and stuff and these preventative exercises. So maybe hopefully our training staff could get on that because it always seems to be like lower body injuries with him.
I think the big problem here, right,
Mhm.
is that when Shea gets injured, the man does not know how to sit down. There's multiple videos of him being injured, and then
He
he's
beat me
dancing
to
up
it.
and down on the
He
sidelines
beat
with
me
an
to it.
apparently foot injury. Um, Maybe that could have made it worse. I don't know why the man's jumping up and down.
I'm so,
Like,
I'm so happy you brought that up. I'm so happy you brought that up. I don't want to see that man up at all, bro. And it's not even a foot. And like those injuries was like when he had foot injuries and ankle injuries, which is a part of your foot. So it's like you jumping up and down, like that can't be making it better. It can't be. I don't care what you say. So this year, especially with an MCL, I better see you. I don't know your leg elevated. Clapping, cheering them on. Get your what them things, whatever the fans get to put together to make noise while the other dudes at the
yeah.
free throw line. Yeah, something like if I see this man jumping up and down, I'm just I don't know.
Do you
Might have
feel?
to change franchises, huh?
Do you feel like because they said he's gonna be out for training camp, right?
Hmm.
Do you think it's a possibility they'll push that further back and say, yeah, he's
Oh,
not making it to preseason either?
oh, for sure, that's happening. Reason being with Chet, I know Chet's not. I know Chet. Okay, I'm not gonna say I know Chet's not gonna be out the whole season, but
I mean,
I
you
don't
already
think
ruled him out the whole season, so
right. But I don't think he should be out the whole season.
so
That
you're
makes
admitting
sense.
you are tanking early.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that I think they were being extra cautious, like being I think the timeline that they gave was like probably the latest. Like, you know what I mean? Like the worst possible scenario. If there's a setback in rehab or if he doesn't heal as quickly as normal as like someone as quickly as expected or something like that. So then like you say out for the season, so he's not expected to be back. But I mean, I think throughout the whole season and with his training, I think he should be able to like. I wouldn't be surprised if he should be able to like be healthy by at least maybe after post All Star break or maybe 10 or 15 games after. You know what I mean?
Well, I
But
wish
I
the Casey
mean,
the best of luck.
appreciate that. We need it. We need it right now.
Yep.
We need it right
Now
now.
you understand the pain of that I've had every season when like there's always a player injured on my team, no matter
Nah,
what.
for real. Yours was like what? Like Cole.
Every
I
season.
remember Wendell Carter was like hurt with his knees for a little bit. Jalen Suggs was out for a few games.
Always somebody.
Dang, it's like tomato. It's like your turn, my turn. With our teams, it's like your turn,
It is.
your turn,
It is. It is. Because I
your
think
teams. Uh-huh.
Gary Harris got injured in the offseason, and then Chet got injured, and now it's Shea.
I don't know. I just
Anyway,
get well, Shay.
get well.
Get well,
Get well,
get
Shea.
well. Stay
Next.
down, stay seated on the bench, please, please. I mean, yeah. So now I guess with this, I mean, some of our young guys can get some action. I guess too. Especially maybe we could see Trey Mann, touch that starting lineup with Giddy in that backcourt. See how he can pan out. But just sucks. First chat, you know, trying to guard LeBron, trying to pack LeBron, competing, and then now this. So hopefully everybody else is resting or something, or just because we don't need no more injuries, no more.
Yeah, healthy OKC.
For sure.
Yeah, okay.
Please. Please.
Then the shooter
Yes, sir.
is not
Ooh, this is a
injured.
good one.
In fact, he signed a new contract
Okay, bro.
to go back to the Los Angeles Lakers on a
How much we talking?
minimum,
Minimum.
minimum,
Minimum.
minimum.
How you feel about it? What do you think?
The man rejected what, like 4 years, 84 million, something like that, to come
Yeah.
back
I ain't gonna lie.
minimum.
He had me convinced. You know what I mean? Watching his like I'll be watching like I like to watch NBA players like I like to watch their like channels, like their YouTube channels just to get like a grasp of the life, in regards to like workouts, just them off the court. So now I'm like, okay, I'm watching this episode, you know, and he's like talking that talk like, oh, y'all think I messed up. You know what I mean? Oh, y'all think, oh, there's plenty more where that came from. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, oh snap, get excited. Then he gets like no, he goes to Houston, doesn't I mean he wasn't bad, but like I don't he wasn't like $20 million a year good. So then, he has to ball out, overseas. I mean, not overseas. In the FIBA qualifiers or whatever that was,
Which
that
he is,
tournament this
he
summer.
is balling out.
He did ball out. That move on Rudy Gobert, disgusting, very
Crazy.
disgusting. Like just he did not have to do him like that. Um, and look, got rewarded. Like you said, wasn't 84, wasn't 84 million. But I mean, you divide that by two, and then you add and then you divide that number by two, and you uh then you add four to that number, and then you put a decimal place in between those two numbers, and then boom, you got so it's like he's close. You know what I mean? It's the relationship is there between the numbers, but
Carry the one, divide.
he's almost there. You know what I mean? Um,
A few
but
decimals
like
off. That's about it.
no, I mean a few decibels off, but like basketball wise, do you think like what are you seeing? Do you see good fit, bad fit? Does this mean Russell Westbrook is definitely out of it?
I was just about to say that they got a lot of point guards. Russell
That's what
Westbrook
I
must be
mean.
out.
Hey, it worked. It almost worked for us. I think they're trying to take a page out of our book. I'm just being honest.
They're gonna run that 3 point guard lineup.
I think they're trying to take a page out of our book.
Who's gonna be the
I ain't gonna
small
lie.
forward? Westbrook at small
Russ,
forward.
he could. He
Point
has.
guard,
He's
point guard. What did
physical.
Schroeder run for you? Was Schroeder the shooting guard or the?
Shooter. God, that is a great question. That's a very
Anyway,
good
it doesn't
question,
matter. It's
actually.
positionless basketball.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter.
there you go.
The
It don't matter.
questions: who are they gonna guard?
I think Russ could like physically match up with threes. Physically. Now, height wise, they might be able to get a jumper off over him if it's that type of player.
About
You know what
effort
I mean?
wise,
But huh?
effort.
Effort wise? What do you
Yeah,
mean?
Westbrook ain't putting no effort to try to play defense.
Oh, hey, I don't know. Coach Ham may not play that issue. You never know. But who knows? I mean, I feel like I probably said that about every coach that the Lakers had, like in regards to hold like I be think well not even like just the Lakers, like every coach I'm thinking like, oh, he about to, hold him accountable, and then like it's just like if the player don't want to play defense and he's a star, he's fine. He don't got to play defense. But hopefully, maybe Mr. Ham, Coach Ham can, you know, light something, light that spark or something. You know what I mean? But we'll see. It's definitely gonna be interesting. But I do think they're trying to take a page out of our book with the whole CP3, with our version of CP3, Shea and Dennis. But hey, that's just me
Interesting. Very, very interesting. I still think Westbrook is out the door though.
Okay.
Westbrook is gone.
Question is to where though? That's the question. I mean, it's kind of late, bro. Preseason starts
Utah.
next month.
Utah.
Preseason,
Utah.
yeah,
Utah.
they do have the pieces. Preseason literally starts next month.
Utah. I think Utah's trying to
What
get
should they?
rid. Utah's trying to get rid of their older stars.
Yeah, I think they're
So
trying to get rid of Bogdanovich and Clarkson.
Donovich, Clarkson, Mike Conley, I think are the three that they're probably
Yeah,
trying
I don't know if the Lakers taking Mike Conley. To be honest.
to. Who knows? I feel like the Jazz would be willing to take Westbrook because it's only 1 year, and then they'll have a ton of cap space. So
They could do that. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. But for now, I mean, I don't think I'm trying to think who to back up. Cause was Lonnie Walker supposed to start?
I don't know,
No,
but
or
they're also getting back Kendrick Nunn.
is he like for real coming back?
We'll see. We'll see. He said
I
he
ain't
was
gonna
coming
lie. I feel like I heard
last
like
season.
I
He
feel like
said
I
he
heard
was
like
gonna play.
I felt like I heard like three different debut dates last season. Like for real, like three different ones, bro.
We'll see.
I want to see him play it. Like he was exciting to watch, but I mean,
I
I just hope
think
hopefully he gets healthy. Mm-hmm.
last season, outside of their big three, so outside of Westbrook, AD, and LeBron,
Mm-hmm.
Kendrick Nunn was the fourth highest paid player. Never touched the floor.
I never touched the court, bro. Got all that money. Got all that money to not even touch the court. But I mean, if they could get him back, that would be big. Uh, just to give you more guard depth. You know what I mean? You could never, have too much depth on your
A
team.
ton. They better
Like,
start looking for some forwards.
like look at the Cavs, bro. Like they got Garland, they got Rubio, and Nato, which you know what I mean. So you could never have too many like point guards, especially. It's not bad having too much
They need to get some
depth.
forwards. They need a center. They don't have a center from what I remember.
Hey, they don't have a center. You right. Well, they got wait, no, they did sign Thomas Bryant, but he hasn't. I haven't seen him start. He hasn't started in like a minute because last season I don't think he started at all for Washington because I think Gafford was the starter. So we'll see what version of Thomas Bryant they get. I mean, before the injury, Thomas Bryant wasn't playing bad. I mean, and he could stretch the floor too. You know what I mean? So
They need a backup big then.
yeah, they do for sure.
Like
I
a
mean,
Ben
Dwight. I think Dwight's still available. Dwight's
They,
available.
they should sign Dwight again.
Um, trying to think who. I don't think.
I
I
we
don't know.
all I feel like every time we always talk about big men, it's like there's these big men available and these teams need the big men. Back to Dennis Schroeder.
Shout out to Dennis Schroeder. I'm glad he's back in the league. Um, great. I'm glad he didn't have to like take the G League route or go overseas and put up 60 points a game and then have to come back. Uh, it's great to see him back, and especially back in a Lakers uniform. You know what I mean? So hopefully he can work his way back up to that 84 mil, and we'll see, man. I mean,
Well, he did say he had some unfinished business with the Lakers, so
hey,
we'll see.
maybe that comment under LeBron's picture worked.
Who knows? Who knows? We'll see. Only time will tell.
The GM,
Lee
you know what I
GM
mean?
doing great things out here.
For sure. But that's all we got. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Get the like, comment, subscribe, post notifications, all that good stuff. Anything else?
Follow us on Instagram, Twitter,
Facts. Facts.
TikTok.
Facts.
Um,
All gonna be all under the video.
yes, they will be.
Facts.
We appreciate y'all for tuning in. We out.
We out.